Hey, welcome back. I'm Ed Lucas, and this guy is my brother Fred. And every week we come back and we do an episode about whatever it is, A to Z. You guys can, give us some input on what you want to see. Otherwise, we'll just keep jamming the same crap down your throat week after week. Today's episode is 32. Can you believe that, Fred?
I can't believe it.
32. It's called The Drones Are Watching. And it's about drones and the paranoia that follows them everywhere. So we'll get to that right after this. Hey, thanks for sticking around. Today's episode 32, Drones Are Watching. All right, listen, as you see, these are pretty common drones. They range from $800 to $5,000 for, private use. And of course, they go way up after that for commercial use. But they're available at electronic stores, online, directly from the company. Anybody can buy one. And there are laws and there are regulations. The FAA regulates them. As far as I'm concerned, they're the big guys. They regulate the airspace and what you can and can't do. But even they don't have laws. They have suggestions or guidelines that you go by.
Guidelines.
And, it's common sense stuff, but I think because not everybody is equipped with common sense, the government has to step in and say, listen, if you're an idiot, this is what you're really supposed to do.
Idiot.
Don't do stupid shit. So, but people still do it. And you can't throw out a whole barrel of apples because there's one bad one, right? So you just gotta,
one bad apple don't spoil the whole batch.
Brooke's pooping. Oh my God!
I can't.
You gotta clean it
now.
up.
We're in the middle of an episode.
You gotta clean it up.
And I'll get right to it.
I am with that. You'll be okay.
I smell it.
A few things is like,
dude,
I always hear stories where the people are saying that, there was a drone flying over my house. He was spying on me. He was spying on my wife in the backyard. And first of all, you ever see these people's wives? You ever see them? Nobody's looking at you, pal. Really, nobody is. And nobody wants to check out your wife either. But,
not your wife.
There was an argument on a social media page, and I got involved. And I was like, listen, man, I know you don't fly them. I get it. So you don't. Oh, Fred. So I know you don't know what an drone operator is seeing. So I put something together. And, when you fly over the trees in a normal neighborhood, you're flying at about 150, 125 feet, just to be safe, right? You don't want to hit anything. So right here, I put a video together just to show what you see from the drone. So as you can see, we start off at 25 feet, then we go to 50 feet, and you can see that's me, right? Now at 75 feet, I'm like an ant. 100 feet, you don't even know what that is. You don't know if that's a person, a male or a female. 125 feet, 150 feet, I mean, you see, I think it's a house, and I think it's a car, and there's some crap in the yard. You know what I mean? 200 feet, forget about it. So this is about 125, 130 feet, flying over the neighborhood. And you can see it's a sunny day, high visibility, and the camera, you can't face it straight down, by the way, because you need to see where you're going. So, nobody's looking straight down. So this is the view that most drone operators would get. And you can see here, like, that guy's home. Oh my God, I can see your car. But are you invading his privacy? You can see that when you're driving, by on the street. You can maybe see into his backyard, but what are you going to see? That he has an extra car in the backyard? So that's pretty much what you see as a drone operator. And also you'll notice that it's a good looking view. You drive around a neighborhood and you just see houses, but from up top you see all the foliage, and in the fall it's even nicer, right? When the leaves change colors. There are different laws that govern it, like the peeping Tom law. That applies to anything, whether you're on the ground, in a car, flying a drone, it doesn't matter. You can't be peeping on people. And yes, in the media, you've seen instances where that one bad apple goes and he's, checking out some chick in a shower. That was the last one I heard, which was bizarre. They busted him and his wife for the peeping Tom law, and they had like 6 or 7 people. But for the most part, people are doing wildlife photography. And like I said before, no one really has control of the airspace, but the FAA makes up guidelines. And as a drone operator, we're not supposed to fly over 400 feet because commercial airplanes or private airplanes fly at 500 and up. So they give a 100-foot buffer there. So it's common sense, right? But a lot of people, I mean, these things are capable, I wrote it down, 19,000 feet. That's what they can go to. But you're not going to do that unless you're in like Omaha and there's no airports within 500 miles. Then maybe you'll take a shot. And just a few facts. They fly a maximum, these two, a top speed of 45 miles an hour. They fly for about 30 minutes. If it's perfect conditions over the ocean or over a desert, it's supposed to be going up to 4.3 miles away.
That's far.
According to the FAA, you're supposed to stay within eye contact with it. So you couldn't see it at 4.3 miles. They have 20 megapixel, and I believe that's like 14 or 12 megapixel as far as the camera goes. They both do 4K video. So you get some really nice shots. And for wildlife, for scenery, for, photography end reasons, they're fantastic. Peeping Tom, though, they just came out with one with a zoom lens, and the zoom isn't anything spectacular. You're not going to, zoom from 200 feet and then see some dude's mustache. That's not going to happen, ever. Not for, $1,000. Maybe $100,000.
500 feet,
But,
you can see I need a
if
drink.
you got the money, you have to have the responsibility. So listen, next time you see a drone flying over your house, he's not an enemy. I'll shoot that bitch out of the sky. I'll blow him away. That's all you ever hear. It's like, listen, just relax, man.
Okay, tough
Just
guy.
relax. He's not looking at you. He probably doesn't even know you're there. He's
Send
looking
your bill
at
for
the trees. He's
$1,500.
looking at the scenery. He's not looking at you. And if the guy's hovering above your house, you might have something to go on.
Hey,
But chances are he's just figuring out where he's going to go next and he's going to take off. He ain't looking at you. I can almost guarantee it. So, drones are everywhere and everybody's scared. We're not scared. Poor Fred's over here. I'll clean that poop up, my friend.
thank you.
All right. So that is episode 32. The drones are watching. Fred, you know what to do, bud.
Yes, I do. If you like it, hit the like button.
And, of course, subscribe. This way, every time we come out with a new video, you'll be notified. And you have to hit that little bell down there that's flashing.
Yeah.
This way, you get a push. Yes, as
And
always,
comments.
Fred is 100% right.
You never
Like it,
give me enough
subscribe,
time.
Little bell, comments. Tell us what you think. Hey, if you have any drone questions, I'm not an expert by any means, but, ask them. Ask away. We'll acknowledge everything either through this or through a comment back to you.
Address them to
if
Fred.
you leave an email, we actually even have an email that you can see. You can send them direct. So that's our episode for today. Ed, Lucas, and Fred saying goodbye. See you next time. Thanks. I know it smells, man. I've been
Dude.
feeding her a lot more vegetables now.
Dude, that, you gotta get rid of it. I'm about to vomit. I almost threw up 3 times.
I'm going to do it right now.
Thank you, Poopa Scoopa.
Right now.
Your dog, your poop.
I don't have a strong stomach. I don't have a strong stomach at all. Not when it comes to poop. Baby, oh my God. You ever change a baby diaper? That's the worst. What do those kids eat? All right. Time for another drink. See ya.